In today's What's Wrong with This House exercise, John and I are analyzing Unit D in the Navigator's Cove project in Richmond, BC. It's about 1,300 square feet, it has 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms. It's a 2-story unit with a double attached garage on the main floor.
To see our slow home test score for the project, click on the link in the post below. We're going to walk through the project. It's got a walk score of 38 out of 100, which means it's car dependent,
Right.
which is a problem right off the bat. There's no environmental performance issues discussed in the on the website, so it doesn't get any points for that. We need to look at siting, and we have the site plan here. So we've got the plan that we're looking at is the one in blue.
Yeah.
And some are better than others.
Yeah, I think so. I think that the problem when you've got a unit like this is that you're going to be backed. You've got a very little tight space in the back of the unit, and then the other way faces the front. And you know that those fronts are going to be garage dominated, so they're not a very nice place to look. My feeling is that this is a really tight site plan, and they're trying to jam the units in.
Yeah, so we should not give it the points.
I agree.
All right. Well, let's have a look at organization.
Well, this goes back to our age-old problem with townhouse design. When we've got these long, narrow units, there's a lot of difficulty, and the difficulty comes right at the beginning with the garages and then moves up between the floors.
Yeah.
And I can see right off the bat, we've got some significant organizational problems. We have transit through the kitchen to get into the living spaces of the house. We've got a lot of hallway on the second floor. We've got that diagonal entry into the bedrooms because there really isn't enough space. And then we've got this super long tandem garage.
So no points for organization.
No,
I agree.
not at all.
Entry?
Well, the entry is a problem. I mean, right off the bat, it's not wide enough to have the garage door plus an entry space.
No,
it's only as wide as a door. No closet, no nothing. You've got a door swing issue coming in from the garage. It's just too tight.
No points for that.
Nope.
Living room?
The living room is the nicest space in the house.
I agree.
I think that
nice.
the proportion is good. It has a focal point, a way to organize your furniture, also a view to the outside.
Yeah.
I think it's good.
Point for that.
Yeah.
And the outdoor living space, it's a little narrow.
It is a little narrow. I think we're going to give it the point, though, because they've made an effort, and it always is, in townhouses, you always want to see if they've got a second floor outdoor living space.
That's right, and they do have that little one off the deck as well, which is a bit...
It's a bit tight, but we'll give it the point.
Exactly.
Give it the benefit
All
of
right,
the doubt.
now let's move to the kitchen.
The kitchen is terrible.
It is,
I mean, it's an
doesn't
L-shaped kitchen, but this has only got enough room for the dishwasher here. So we've got no appliance triangle. The appliances in a row. It's
All
basically a single-sided kitchen with an eating bar is how I would describe it.
Exactly, and a lot of wasted space.
A lot of floor space, and it's all circulation through to the main part of the house. So that's not a good kitchen at all.
No. Dining, I don't think the dining's very good. I think it's too big.
Yeah, I agree with you. You know, it's funny because it's too big, and think about where it is in the plan. I mean, it is so far from any light. We've got a tiny window here, not a very big sliding door there. This is going to be dark, and it's not great. It is not great.
No, I agree. Now let's move up the floor to the bedrooms.
Okay, the bedrooms I have a huge problem with because this is that typical example where you don't have enough room for 2 bedrooms, and this is too narrow. And then to add that notch in at the end, anytime you've got these diagonal 45-degree entries into the bedroom, you've got to be really careful.
Because if you draw the bed in right there, you're coming right into the bed, right?
Yeah.
And it's too long and narrow.
They are too long and narrow, and the 45-degree angle is a trick because they don't really have enough room for 2 doors in that hallway. So no points for the bedrooms.
Exactly. All right, and then we've got the bathrooms. The upstairs bathrooms are small, but they're not bad.
They're functionally laid out.
It's the one on the lower level that is a problem.
I know, with the 45-degree angle, and then there's too much floor space for the size of it.
It's off
the stair landing and the kitchen. I mean, it's not good. I don't think we can give it the point for that. It's a really odd location, and it's one of the only places too that you're going to get light into the unit, and they're using it for a bathroom.
Right above the toilet.
I know, right above the toilet. So I think.
Well, I mean, not that it's bad. It's nice to have light in a bathroom.
No, but when you're sacrificing
so
the small bit of window and door for the kitchen, it's
odd.
It's not worth it.
Odd sense of priority. Study, I think, it gets the point because it doesn't have one. It's not a falsely labeled study anywhere. Laundry, it's got to be 0.
Yeah, on that stair landing, it's awkward. I mean, this bifold door is going to be awkward. You're never going to have clear access to that machine. That's a huge problem.
Yeah.
Parking. I have an issue with the parking, I have to say, and I think that the problem with the tandem garages is that's fine if you can fit a car there. You can also fit a car here, but this door swing is going to come into that space, and that's your mechanical space. To access the storage, you're going to have to go around the car. It's also one of the few spaces that has a window. I know. So I don't know if I would give it the parking point. I mean, there's enough room to get the cars in, but I
think we should give it the point. It needs the point.
It needs the point. Desperately.
Yes.
Okay.
Because it only gets 4 out of 20. So I think we give it the point, 4 out of 20. That's our sense of this. Not a great place.
No.
Thanks for watching this Slow Home Design segment.